Time to continue the recording of the Mincer Raft. That does not look sorted in the slightest. Why does it think that's sorted? It thinks it's sorted. Okay. That's fine. Pluck, 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 pluck. Eh, just kidding. Ba-dum dum dum. Da-dum da-da-da-dun dun 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 da-da-da-dun da-da-dum. I actually have a knowledge point in my brain. And that knowledge point means that I need to get 7 pieces of cobblestone. I should plant saplings before I lose the saplings. 7 pieces of cobblestone. And I will put them into the thing. Ah, there's 15 dirt in there. I didn't need to put all the saplings in. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Beep. Biddim, 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 bim, biddim. 5 isn't enough, but deal with that because of this. Yoink. Double yoink. A yoink, 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 yoink. Bidink. Tee-hee. Dum. Yes, I'm aware. Sean was the one who said I could do that first. Cause he found a sheep. He found a sheep. He know all the smart things. He's found a sheep. Brother, brother. Turn him round down. Ba 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 da ba da ba. Found a sheep. I didn't actually think that the thing would have that much range, but apparently it does. Am I still able to use wood for repairing this? Apparently not. Can I use pebble for repairing it? Apparently not. Oh. Saying goodbye to a few pieces of stone is not a huge loss as long as I remember what I'm doing. Sorry, I had to mute for a moment. I sneezed. Bonk. How much damage does this have at the moment? Ooh, 7. Ancient. What does it mean by ancient? Is it because I've had it for a while? I haven't had it long enough for it to be ancient. It's still only like day 2. Yeah. It's only like day 2, I think. Apple. Wink. Ka-dink. Plum. And now I have spare saplings in the box. Ooh. Ooh. Wonder how I get lava. Oh yeah, crucible. I forgot about the crucible. Need a porcelain crucible, cook it into the thing, and then you put it under a torch. Ooh. Superheating element times 60. Neat. Campfire decent. Basic fire is times 5. Interesting. Soul lava. Wait, so soul fire isn't... Oh, soul fire is times 5. Basic fire is times 5. Interesting. How does falling into that when it's full make any sense? Okay, throw the things in there. Some of the logs. And those. What can I do with flint at the moment? Ooh. Wrench. All the rods. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Flint chest plate. Bruh. It's a flint axe. It's like a pickaxe, but flint. Flint darkwood. Don't ask. I have no idea. I did get that cobble. I should probably not do that. I should probably do that. Yersh. And now, yep. Brr. See, from my experience, this specific thing only really works with stone blocks. It won't work with wood. Maybe it would work with wood. You just do that. And I think it works better if it's 3 blocks wide. But this should still work. I hope. Unless it's been nerfed. You haven't been nerfed, have you? I'm sorry, what? I have a explanation. Maybe that's how all the mods works. Maybe it just does that. Maybe. Well, second round tree. Those do have a higher chance of happening in this situation, but they're not what I'm looking for. Which means it does need the wall to be wider. Maybe. Maybe I could use slabs. Would slabs work for making it wider without... Looks like some sort of key. Right. Try again. I don't think the slabs will do anything, but if they do, that'd be nice. Please do something. Watering can do anything? No. Just wastewater. Incorrect. Again. I guess this means the plan failed. Actually. Of things that can go into the thing to become the thing. Why is the bucket not showing as a way of crafting dirt? See, MEI would show. Let's see. 80, 80, 200, 150. 100, 80, 100, 100, 500, 150, 100, 150, 100, 100, 500. Where's the comparison to saplings? Saplings are 125. Okay. Is that fruit saplings? No, it's all saplings. Why doesn't it sort them by highest to lowest? Okay, so basically I want to grow these pumpkin seeds sooner rather than later. And a lot of them. Start with... I don't want the logs lying down though. Really? Gee, thanks, log. That's exactly what I wanted. Getting good at sarcasm. Probably not in the best way. That's what I wanted the log to do. And then eat across. Bye bye, log. You'll be missed. And then torch there. No, I don't have enough to do it for the whole thing, but that's not the point. Whoops. Bruh. Rude. Those logs are gone forever. Bruh. no monsters spawn on that while I'm crafting more slabs. Bruh. When did I start saying bruh all the time? Oh my goodness. I may reach a micrometer longer than normal. That it's not just that it's annoying or that it's driving me crazy. It's going to be hard to get used to because I don't know if a mod is doing it or if it's something else. There should be a 2x2 in the middle. Okay, the idea here is water under here, water under here. These slabs are just cheap. Whole thing filled with dirt. But for now, I will just have pumpkins. Need a hoe, don't I? Hoe, and that. Well, I can't craft. I can't craft them back into planks. That's a bummer. Part 1. Does part 2 need 2 or 3 pieces? Needs 2 pieces. Okay. Oak woohoo. Oak woohoo. Why is it not working on these? There you go. Okay, worth. Make some pumpkin seeds out of those. I don't need that many, but that's okay. I did not expect to be able to shift them into growing like that. This should hopefully increase the speed at which I can make dirt. Dramatically, the answer is. Dramatically. Did it just automatically plant them? I think it actually did. I don't know if they really need the water, but I will give them the water. This one does not seem to like having water. Okay, there you go. I don't know what the range on the shifting is. Looks like it might be about 7. Either way, OP. Only 2 pumpkins per bit of dirt. Okay. bonkers. Oh, pumpkins can also be turned into water. Cool. In previous packs, it was exclusive to cactus. Cactus was the way to get out of desert situations. Okay, there's my stone axe back in business. Another sapling on there. What's this? Mycelium spores. Right. Empty my inventory a little bit. By a little bit, I mean all of it. Put that in there as well, in case I fall off the edge. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. And I know me. I'm either not going to fall off the edge for IRL months at a time, or it's simply just going to happen when I least expect. Casually at the most random moment. Okay. It's a little bit less scary about falling off that edge now. Actually need water. I don't want them just randomly breaking while I'm not looking and then despawning while I'm not paying attention. Because that would suck. But also, can I make a wooden bucket? Doesn't look like there's a wooden bucket option. Okay. know why it's having so much trouble watering specific areas. Like, maybe it's because it's wooden. I have no idea. I got water in it. Oh, it's got a bucket. Neat. Not only can I compost dirt into wood, I mean, dirt from things in wooden barrels, I can also compost them into water. What's up? Dancing. Yeah. Dancing. Yeah. Dancing on the vegetables. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Dancing on the vegetables. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Makes no sense, but it works. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop. Yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop. Yeah. Now, how do... Oh, hello. How do I... grass seeds. Interesting. Witch water. I'm under mold. Witch water. There's a barrel above a mycelium block. I place water in it. Don't I need some grass first? I think I do. I'll save that bit for later. Flowers? What flowers? Where? Can I water the grass too? Oi! I can water the grass. Look at this. I'm mowing the lawn. I'm not mowing the lawn. I'm growing the lawn. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. No, you don't. I don't know what I meant. Impossible when there's no meaning to know what it meant. And there was no real meaning. It didn't mean anything. Why did I put that back in the inventory like that? I think I need a hammer, if I remember correctly, but I don't know how much of this mod pack uses Sky Factory logic. Logic. Put that in the middle. What do you mean quest complete passive mobs? What passive mob? Where? Did a bat just spawn in and die or something? That would be sad. I haven't done anything. It's saying I've done things when I haven't. I don't understand. And I forgot to put the pumpkins in the barrels over here. It says I have flowers and it says I have passives. I don't have passives and I don't have flowers, so I don't know what it means. Unless the flowers came out of the dirt and are in here. Do you see flowers? I must be really blind if there are flowers in here. Which, in fairness, yes I am, but that's not the point. Okay, okay. Placing. Plot 1 is done. This one will be intended for water, to water it. Which means I need a bucket somehow. Which means I need water. Water bucket. I'll assume that I need to make a furnace. And I'll put the furnace here. And I assume that I need a hammer. Which means maybe there's a hammer pattern in here. There's not. Maybe I don't need a hammer. Maybe I just make a hammer. It showed a rod like that. But is that the same rod as the ones that I use for this? Silent gear. What are the uses of rod? Saw, stone saw, iron saw. What does this do? Smithing tables can be disenchanted. What does it do though? Anvil on a stick. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's for. Maybe I need... Try this. Tool part. Maybe I have to combine tool parts. Maybe I'll look for hammer. Stone hammer. Stone and sticks. Oh, so I don't need the rod then, do I? Alright. Quest complete. Hammers. Let's go. Into gravel. Ore chunks. Let's go. Copper ore. Okay, let's put these in there. Some more of this. I should probably make a bed. Should probably make a house. Should I make a house? I should make a bucket first. Like I did a pretty big brain thing in checking what could be composted for how much. That feels like it was a big brain move. Can I break this into smaller chunks? Don't seem that way to it. I don't want to have to be standing around doing this all day. Imagine if there's literally just a twerk golem. You just place it next to the plants and it'll just go, yay, I'll stand here, I'll make them grow and harvest them. Be like, yay, put them in the chest. No, don't put them in the chest, put them in the barrels. Turn them into dirt. I'd keep going until there was 8, so it would be a nice number, but for some reason the 8th one doesn't seem to grow until I put more effort in. Okay. Derped. And do I have to turn it into copper ore before I can cook it? That's so mean. What about this one? That means I need 12 pieces just for one bucket. That's so mean. That is so mean. It's so rude. Look at my butter farting at all of these pumpkins to make them grow, because for some reason they're like that. It's dancing. It's not farting. It's fertilizing. They're like fertility dancers. I should stop talking. Pumpkins don't care. It's fine. Oh yeah, didn't I yeet a whole bunch of logs? Ah, not all of them. It's fine. Eh. Sapling, will you do what I want you to do now, or no? Honestly, I think it's a no. Yoink. To be fair, it normally works better if it's a full 3-block wide wall. And the height is preferred at 7, but 6 might work. And it did not. But it did duplicate the sapling for some reason. Again. See, normally it will choose between a round tree or a mutant tree. If mutant trees are disabled for whatever reason, no, there they are. I mean, there it is. If they're disabled for whatever reason, then it doesn't work. But if they're not disabled, then you can consistently get a shit ton of logs by growing mutant trees consistently against a 3-block wide wall. I do need a way to get up there so I can collect the saplings getting stuck on top. Can I go down that? Yes. I'm on top of the wall. Hey, I'm on top. Yes. Consistent. Easy. To some degree. Easily repeatable. Doable. I don't know if you saw that, but this is a single player world, and it just lagged the shits out. I haven't even got enough going on the island for there to be any lag. Wonder if that means that I can't run this pack. That's a shame. Bruh. Give me that dirt. Thank you. Okay. I should make a second plot. Second plot. Plot twist. Bruh. That was not what I thought would happen if I was staying on this and doing that. One, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm just gonna put those in the corners. That's easier. It's lazy, but it works. Huh. I hate walking up slabs automatically. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba-dum. I don't like the crafting table on a stick. I can see why it would be useful, but I don't like it. Yes, my thoughts are bullying me about not liking it. There's no reason to dislike it, apparently, quote unquote. But that doesn't mean I have to like it, dude. Leave me alone. Mean thoughts. Okay. Now this can be the real pumpkin farm area. Oh, wait a second. I overcompensated the width. No, I didn't. I should give myself an existential crisis over the width of a farm. Why don't I? Why do I is the real question, not why don't I. Because I do. Because what I'll have is the pumpkins will go along the outer edge, and they'll grow in the middle. Which means they'll all be linked, which means I can vein break them all. From one end or whatever. Which means these ones will be moved. No, I don't mean they'll be slaughtered and their offspring will be replanted somewhere else. ... Not at all. Dark humor brain. Dun dun dun! Or is it? Wait, there were already pumpkins in here. Why am I not using these pumpkins? Why do I keep working to get more pumpkins? Why don't I just use the ones that I've collected for this exact thing? Oh, nice. 2 meat. I'm going to have to look back at the footage later and see if I said that before that grew. Holy shit. I think I did say it before it grew. But I usually have delayed reactions, so there's no way. So I'm going to look at the footage. Holy shit. If that actually... I don't even know how it... Bunk. Buckets. Bouquet. Don't want these randomly dying. I don't know if they can randomly die. In vanilla Minecraft they can, but I don't know if they will. But probably also grow faster just from that. Or not. Who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe nothing will happen. Why did I go straight back to pumpkins after realizing I had stacks? Oh, to be fair, I did spend a stack, so that's probably part of why. But why? Why would I do this to me? I wonder if builder ones are available. I wonder if I should grab sand instead of gravel. What would I get from sand? Snad. Soda squats. Cactus kelp. Iron nuggets. I see. Random pottery shard. No idea. Don't know though. This seems like the better roll than that one. Because who doesn't want kelp, cactus, and pickles? Like, why would you want those filtered out? Unless they have like a really high chance or something. Lapis! That's like a maze wows. Random chance for dead bush! What does it mean by total energy? Energy universe? EU? E. U. Ew, 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 ew. Augment generator. Roof. Enchantments. I'm sorry, what? Occult. That's sus. That's sus. Okay, but the question is there one that will clear the weather? Because I have the weather disabled. A nomad bee. Productive bees. Ash mining bee. Data bush. What does it mean by 2000 stored energy? What does it mean? Eh. I'm just gonna put this here. Maybe it counts as a flower. I have a garden now because I planted flower. Woo! Didn't I say something about crafting a bed before? And then I said something about crafting a house. Maybe I should make a house for the bed to go in. Logic seems like a do. Didn't I want a bucket first? But I can't make a copper bucket, can I? I mean, that's technically a copper bucket. An Edelwood bucket. That seems like it requires Edelwood. Whatever the heck that is. Forbidden Uranus. Wait, there's a C in there. Wait, the first letter's not a U. Hang on. Arcanus. Okay. That sounds even worse, though. Bruh. I finally have 2 pieces of iron ore. Yeah, I really needed to place this bed. Ha 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 ha. Take that, stupid legless bat. I blow the raspberries at you. Elmo has taught me well. I wonder if that makes me old. Like, who else remembers there being an entire thing of you have to blow raspberries for some reason because Elmo demands it? I don't remember the point of it, but if they didn't reach 100 raspberries, something bad was going to happen. And so everyone would be trying to blow raspberries, and someone would be like, no, that's just spitting. You need to do it like this. What? That doesn't make any sense. Does it exactly the same way? Bruh. Silly. How old was I when that happened? That was like... Bruh, I feel old. I feel so old. Make all my siblings feel old if they ever watch this. They'll be like, what the heck? Why do you remember this? It was so long ago. Ah. I doubt they remember. Why is it... Why am I getting an enchantment for having wheat and sugar when I've had those in here for ages because I've gotten that? Also quests. Maybe it's because it came after the dirt. Free 10 cobble! Free 10 gravel! Free 9 sand! Free 9 more gravel! Nice. Raw beef? Massive mobs. Grass and light. If light is enough with grass, they will spawn. Okay. Dark, 24 blocks away. Light it up. Light it up. I get free iron and copper. Yes. Graded meshes. Flint block. From acquiring flint, free mobs. Gateway pearl. Easy ways to get passive mobs and loot rewards. You need to fight off monsters and an eye vendor to make it. Different gates give different rewards. This one gives 6 of each farm animal. Ooh. So do I need to build my base based off of waves then? That sounds tedious. Why did I have 5 dirt, but not? Pardon me. Oh, if I can do that, then I need to change the keybind for that. Key, quotation, K, quotation. Key, that, quotation, K. Compressor should be Shift F. And that should be Control F, and that should just be F. Having that in mind, I should look for my F key. That should be Tab. I don't need those, so they can both be reset to blank. I don't need the advancements tab. Toggle full screen button. Perspective button is fine. Screenshot button is fine. Yes, radial mining mode. Excuse me? Applied energistics. Energistics? Energistics. Ars Nouveau. If that said Lorvent, that would be the name of a character in an anime. Toggle reach around placement. Oh my gosh, there's a toggle for it. C. Okay. So it gave me one free thing of... Wait a second, that's enough iron to make a bucket. Brr. That's like cheating. How dare it. Wait, can I crush it? Into 1 iron ore. Okay. Yeah, I do not want that linked to that. Okay. Wait, if I have the crafting stick in my inventory, can I compress things without having to open a crafting table? And the answer is yes. But now these are all gravel bricks. Whoops. So I'll have to do this. It's not giving them back like it normally would. Okay, that was a waste. A really big waste. Just unfortunate. But lesson learned. Probably. So let me do that again. Aluminium. All the minivan. Hey, I know. Hammer. Didn't give more. That's fine. Sticks for fuel because I have them in. I don't need a trash slot. Why would it tell me that tooltip? Clearly it wants me to throw something out. But nothing that I have is trash yet. Except that. Sort. It's the most inconvenient sorting systems. Like, why the heck can I not just sort it by the amount? I would prefer for all of the big stacks to be up at the top and all of the smaller stacks to be at the bottom. Because that would put all of these in a row. It's annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Now I have access to the Whittier. Was it just me, or was that furnace really fast? Technically, it doesn't need to go all the way around. It's just nice if it does. Is this jade? It is jade. Okay. Plugin settings. Looking for luck states. Hello, block states. Is it just not here? Debug? Block states, there we go. Ah, that's better. Wait, it just closed and didn't save. Dang it. Well, now I know it's at the bottom though. Block states on, save and quit. Ah, there we go. Now I can see that it's waterlogged. Which is very useful. Actually, this only needs the water on one side. Water goes 4 blocks forward. Bruh. Okay. Imagine if I could get... Wait, hang on. Does it exist? Does it exist? Is that the same as a wooden hopper? No. Yes, I was looking for a wooden hopper. Now, I wonder what anime I should watch. I've already finished watching Overlord. And I've already finished rewatching Ascendance of a Bookworm. Almost all of the interesting animes that I've never seen are still airing. And it's annoying for me to try and keep up with them when they're still airing. So maybe I'll just rewatch another one that I've seen before. I could watch Shield Hero again. But rewatching it from start to finish last time was tedious. Because I wasn't rewatching it to rewatch it, I was rewatching it to try and figure out where I was up to. And that annoyed me. Because I couldn't remember what episode it was, and I was like, I've already seen this, I've already seen this, I've already seen this, I've already seen... Having that mentality makes it very hard to rewatch something. Maybe I could rewatch it without having that problem. Because I know that that was the problem last time. Like, does knowing that that was the problem change it? Probably doesn't. Probably doesn't change anything. It's fine. Maybe if I can't figure out what anime to watch, I'll just have a nap. Figure it out in the morning. Actually, I can't do that because I've got an alarm at 1 in the morning. Every morning. That can't be dismissed. Because of a lovely thing called medication. And the player sounds down because the eating is a bit too loud. That's better. Maybe I should aim for... Well, what's this for? Hammer. What do I do with it? Turn things into dust. Interesting. Catalyst tier 2. See, I've heard of Silent Gear before, and I used it when it was still new. At least I think that's what it was. But at the time, it only had the Rainbow Sword and some really cool ores. Seriously though, the rainbow sword was fun. Just right click and it would just cast smite wherever you're looking. That was absolutely hilarious to me. I don't remember if I worked all the way up to it or if I just spawned in the items though. Could have been either. Why am I so tired, bro? Okay. End recording here. Thanks for watching. See ya.